Hello, Rob Jones here from Grass Tech. We're here with Rob Inglis, and today we're here to talk about his tanker that he bought from us back in 2023. It's the tanker that we call the Beast. It's a 5,200 gallon Triaxle tanker running on 30.5-inch wheels with 650 tyres. It was part of a fleet that Rob had for a particular job. That job's now come to a conclusion. So out of his fleet of tankers, of 5 tankers, he's keeping just this one.
Well, basically, we're keeping this tanker, one, because it's triaxle. It carries its weight so much better than the tandems. We had an experience 2 years ago on cultivated land that was cultivated for rape. There was 2 tandems running to us, and they just got in the field and they bogged. They just went down. This, fully loaded, with a 300 horse tractor on the front, just walked into the field, hardly made a mark, towed the other one out fully loaded. He was loaded and so was I. Towed him out, went and spread my load, and then because he wasn't getting anywhere, I came back and just took his load off him and we kept going. I'm not saying it will walk on water, but in the situations we're at in this year, that'll travel before you'll ever put a tandem in there.
And that shows the value of the Triaxle.
Triaxle, because you can keep on a 650 instead of going to 750 or an 800 tyre that you have in the tandems. Now when you go down these narrow lanes here, if you've got an 800 tyre, it's running off the side of the road. You hardly do any damage, but some of our rural country folk there aren't very pleased when you're blackening the grass at the side of the road. I was at Lama last year, 2022 Lama. It was just, I went there to look at tankers, basically, tankers to nurse the Zerian. And I noticed this. Being Irish, it was well built, it was sturdy.
So that was it. I talked to you, Rob, didn't I, in the January of Lama. I came up to see you, we got the spec up together, exactly what you needed, looked at how we were going to do it, designed the toolboxes, from the learning you'd done on the other makes of tankers, and we made this exactly how you wanted it.
The spout at the back,
Interrogator spout,
that drops right into the bottom there, so we actually empty the tanker because we have a front fill on the Zerian and it sucks off the spout.
But yeah, the full spec, I came up and did the original one, went back to the factory, spoke to Dara, and then we came back to Rob with any further questions and made sure the design was what he wanted.
With these big pumps on them, it's just on tick over. It's only doing somewhere about 340, 400 RPM. And that's all you need to load them. The young lads, they're revving them up and doing this with them. But you don't need to do that. You just run them at 400 revs, 350 to 400 revs, and they fill every bit as fast. And you're using a third of the diesel. 23 ton. 5 minutes, about that, 5-6 minutes, and it sucked it's full and away.
The plan for this tanker is that it's going to be fitted with a 12-metre Grass Technology dribble bar. That will also be enabled with a flow meter, and the reason for that is that Rob knows the analysis of the material that is going to be spread. So that, coupled with the flow meter flow rate on the land, that will give us the application rates that he can have for his own records and also his customers. And at Grass Tech, what we're all about is growing with the customer. So we integrate new technologies and support the customer all the way through that journey. So once you're a Grass Tech customer, we like to grow our business alongside the farmer's business.